I'm Jarrod Cuthrell. I play Wayne in Spiritus, and my character is pretty selfish in that he's not thinking about anyone else, but he's not really thinking about himself either. He's just kind of going along, I guess, with his impulses. The challenge for Wayne for me is kind of, how do you make somebody that isn't that interesting, like as a normal person that you would see, like he's not an artist or a musician or anything like that. So how do you convey that he is interesting to people? Like, he's in relationships with women, so obviously he's doing something right, whether that's just sexual or something to them that's interesting. He's also finding these fight rings, which not everyone is involved in. So he's got something going on, like whether it's like drive or just testosterone or aggression. I don't, that's up to you to decide, but how do you make that interesting when he doesn't, like, he's not really. So he must be doing something, like he's not going out of his way to seem interesting. He's not trying to learn symphonies or anything. He's just doing something that feels right, or like maybe is covering something up, and maybe just the fact that he has secrets makes him interesting. That would probably be the hardest thing, is how do you get that across when outwardly he's not saying anything that would wow anyone. He's a pretty simple man that's complicated, but not by his own design.
You want the truth? Good.
Yeah, working on set was great. I came a little later than everyone else did. They were already shooting, I think maybe a week or two by the time I got there, so they had their familiarity, but I didn't feel like an outcast or anything like that. I jumped in, everyone's real friendly. Josh was a fucker. No, everyone was really great. Like, some of the stuff that we had to do, and you'll see in the film, you would think you would require some build-up or getting comfortable with everyone, but everyone just dove right in and really handled it well. It was good. Oh, LC was great. I had seen You're Next. I'd seen his movie. I mean, I had no idea who he was aside from that. And even after seeing it, I didn't know who he was. But no, getting here was really great. I like his pace. It's not a pressure environment. I think that mellow vibe kind of worked with everyone. No one really felt pressure, and I think it helped a lot of the people, especially I know there was a lot of new people. Even myself, I'm not super seasoned or anything, so LC's way of directing really worked for a lot of the new crew, new actors and stuff. This was when we were filming the fight. We had all the fight scenes. We were down in like a ravine, and it was pretty treacherous terrain that we had to, maybe like a water run where it guts out an area, and it was kind of slick still. So we kind of went around it, or we helped each other down with our equipment. We took our time, and during like the middle of filming, there's like maybe 8 of us down there. We hear other people coming, and it's kind of a secluded area, and like we see them, and we stop filming for just a second, and we look up, and there's like these 2 women at the top of the jut, and they're talking about, oh, that looks scary. And we had taken a rope that fell that we used to get ourselves down, and they didn't have rope. And she was like, I think I'm just gonna try to go for it. And so her friend's like, okay. And this girl like starts taking a few steps down and just like full sprints down it because she starts falling. And she screams, and then like scorpions, like face plants, and her legs like shoot up over her head, and like she yells when she hits the ground. And she lays there for a minute, and she's like, her friend's like, oh my God, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I don't think anyone's down here though. And she turns and looks at us. There's like a film crew looking at her. And she's like, all these people just saw me bust my ass. And unfortunately we were not rolling on it, but they didn't stay there very long after that. They all packed up and left, and we took a good break to laugh about it. But nothing to do with the film, but it happened on set. It's good. I mean, anytime you see somebody's scorpion, the vibe's good.
I've been having weird dreams.
About?
Marjorie.
Josh Carples is a fucker. He's a motherfucker. Just spell it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Josh. No, yeah. Fuck him. Fuck him.